yes, a splendid morning to you now. The Olympics are over, and also the resumption of the five major leagues will be coming down later this weekend. Talking about Friday, Manchester United will be taking on Fulham, the opening of the English Premier League 2024-2025 season, with defending champions starting their match against arch rivals Chelsea, the Blues of London, in Sunday's Super Sunday's game on the first week of the match day one of the English Premier League, and also the Italian Serie A, the Spanish La Liga, the French League O, and the German Bundesliga all gear up for also this weekend and next week accordingly to the timetables. I will also be looking at Manchester City becoming champions of the Community Shield after defeating Manchester United in penalties 7-6 to emerge the winners. This is the fifth time they are going to the finals of this competition, but this is the first time in 5 times in a row consecutively they have actually won it. The last 4 they were at the losing side. Alright, a beautiful morning to you and welcome to another moment talking sport right here on your number one star Politics and Business TV. This is P&B Sport. I am your host, Ridwan Musaga RMG, and I'll be talking to you this beautiful morning. Let's go for a quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk more on the program. And now the Olympics are over, and the Tigers point guard, none other than Ezinne Akalu, has been named the second team of the Women's Olympic Basketball Tournament at the Paris 2024. Now, Kalu was a phenomenal for Nigeria in their history-making campaign. The point guard was a major force behind becoming the first ever African team to play an Olympic quarterfinals. She averaged 18.5 points, 3.0 bounds, and also 4.0 assists, and 2.5 steals per game. Other named alongside include Julie Van Loo, Satu Sabali, Variani Ayayi, and Ezi Magebo. Congratulations to the Nigerian side. Now, the 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has described the disastrous outing of the Nigerian in the just concluded 2024 Paris Olympic as waste of resources. Now, Team Nigeria finished with no single medal after squandering billions of naira in the Paris Olympic. Peter Obi, who expressed dissatisfaction in his X handle, saying that now that the Paris Olympic 2024 is officially ended, and our dear Team Nigeria, despite a huge financial investment of around 12 billion naira in the project, is returning without a single medal. May I sincerely register my displeasure with the recklessity and recklessness of us continued to characterize leadership in our nation, which often portrays our country as a joke, even in the international stage. How can one explain that a country like Jamaica spent less than 5% of what we spend on the contingent for the Paris Olympic 2024 and won as many as 6 medals? And with our huge financial investment, we could not win even a single medal. At least 9 African countries won a gold medal, but the giant with over 200 million people came home without even a bronze medal. Now, talking about these sagas and also comments coming in from the Peter Obi, let's go straight to the Ministry of Sport Development, where the whole hammer has been hammered on. Senator John Honor, the minister, has said that he won't hesitate to saddle the responsibility of becoming the chairman of the fact-finding committee to unravel those responsible for the omission of Favour Ofili name in the women's 100-meter race at the 2024 Olympic Games. Now, Eno, in a press conference in Paris on Friday, said he won't keep quiet until those involved fished out and punished accordingly. For the first time, the ministry made sure they avoided the pitfalls for the past Olympics, and they did everything possible to making sure they achieved that. For instance, they made sure that all athletes were tested and escaped being banned from contesting at the Olympics. For the first time, they got the president to sign anti-doping and sent it to Senate and the House of Representatives, and the bill passed. He says they pursued it to the point that they all need these somebody somewhere to actually make it exclusively. Now, he says that they will continue to dominate the Olympics when they come next for 2 years to come. That is in 2028. All right, let's go straight to women football now, as the Nigerian women under-17 national team, the Flamingos, will commence their preparation ahead of their participation at the 2024 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup Finals. Now, this was revealed by the top Nigerian Football Federation officials of the FIFA 2024 Under-17 Women's World Cup will be the 8th edition of the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. Now, the biennial International Women's Youth Football Championship, contested by the Under-17 national teams of Member Association of FIFA, it will be hosted by Dominican Republic, the first FIFA tournament hosted by the country. Now, this will be the final edition of the future 16 teams before expanding to 24 teams in 2025. It will also be the final edition to be held biennially, and Nigeria are in Group A with the host Dominican Republic, New Zealand, and Ecuador. The Flamingos will kickstart their campaign against New Zealand on October 16th at 7 p.m. before taking on Ecuador 3 days later. Nigeria will take on the host, the Dominican Republic, in their last group game on the 22nd of October 2024. Now, let's go straight to, unlike experiencing it just concluded Olympic, Nigerians will have a cause to smile when the 2024 Paralympic commences in France, as 24 athletes are ready to embark on the training tour in Germany. Nigeria has participated in every subsequent edition of the Summer Paralympics, though it has never taken a part in the Winter Paralympics. At the Tokyo 2020 Summer Games, Nigeria won 10 medals, 4 gold, 1 silver, and 5 bronze, bringing the total number of medals to 80. This is to this end, the Paralympic Committee, known as the PCN, is packaging a documentary for Team Nigeria para-athletes ahead of their training tour departure to Saarbrücken in Germany on the 12th and 13th of August, which is today, 2024. The president of PCN, Sunday Odebode, who disclosed this in Lagos, said the 2-day documentary will take place between 12th and 13th of August. Odebode, who have been visiting the athletes in camp to donate some items to boost their wellness, said the documentary is another way of showcasing the potential aspect of Nigerian Paralympic athletes as they head to the Paris for the game. A total of 24 athletes drawn from sports will represent from 4 sports will represent Nigeria at the Paris Paralympic Games 2024. The sport includes para-athletes, para-badminton, para-powerlifting, and para-table tennis. A breakdown shows that athletics has 5, badminton has 2, powerlifting has 9, and table tennis has 8. The contingents will depart to Germany in 2 batches. The first batch will move on Monday, while the last batch will be leaving today. All right, now let's go straight to Nigerian champions that started their campaign in the Wafubi region of the CAF Women's Champions League qualifiers on a good note on Sunday evening. After 30 minutes of ding-dong affairs, MMACN put Edo Queens ahead in the 35th minute before Suliana Aberdeen made it 2-0 in the 45th minute from the penalty spot. Now the Nigerian side resumed their second half with a better performance and scored 3 goals to ensure a comprehensive 5-0 thrashing. The win catapulted the Edo Queens to top of the table after Asaka's ladies played out a goalless draw with Intelesa in the first group game. Alright, now let's come straight to CAF, where it has released match day fixtures for the Nigerian Super Eagles African Cup of Nations qualifiers 2025 against the Cheetahs of Benin Republic and Rwanda's Amavubi. The match day 1, 2, and 2 fixtures is slated for September. The Super Eagles, who are still without a substantive head coach, will host Benin at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium in Uyo on Saturday, the 7th of September 2024. And Nigeria will then travel to take Rwanda at the Amahoro Stadium in Kigali in a match day 2 encounter 3 days later. The Mediterranean Knights of Libya are the other country in the group. The top 2 teams in the group will qualify for Morocco 2025. The AFCON 2025 qualifier will run from September through to November 2024. All right, let's come back straight to the glass house now, as the Nigerian Football Federation will take this week to announce the Nigerian Super Eagles and Flying Eagles coach before the end of this week. Now, reports coming in is that there is since the resignation of Finidi George in June, the Federation has not appointed a replacement with less than 6 weeks to AFCON qualifying games. And NFF chieftain, a spokesperson on the condition of anonymity, revealed in an exclusive interview that the Federation would announce the head coach of the Nigerian Super Eagles and the Flying Eagles barely 1 month after being unveiled as the 41st manager to handle the Nigerian senior national team. Finidi George, in the month of June, resigned from his position. The former Super Eagles winger led the team to a 1-1 draw against South Africa at home in Uyo and 2-1 loss to the Benin Republic side in Abidjan, putting Nigeria's qualification to the World Cup in serious jeopardy. Let's quickly take this quick break, and when we come back, we'll be going straight to other European fixtures and also stories coming in, most especially from the Olympics. We'll be right back. And glad to know you're still with Politics and Business TV. Now, quickly, the United States snatched top spot in the 2024 Olympic medal table as their women's basketball team earned a thrilling victory over Scotia, France to win the final gold on offer in Paris. Now, the fearsome U.S. team were in danger of one of all-time Olympic upset, but won 67-66 to take gold for a record-breaking 8 games in a row, and meaning the U.S. moved the level with China's tally of 40 golds in the medal table, but with the American team having won 44 silver to China's 27. They have also won 126 medals overall to China's 91. They top the medal table for the 4th time in a row in a repeat match of Saturday's men's final that was won by the star-studded U.S. at France's expense. Team USA trailed 53-51 with 5 minutes to play, and the occasion provided one last test of the atmosphere of a wild home supporter in the French capital. LeBron James, the NBA superstar and men's gold medalist for the U.S., was courtside, while French President Emmanuel Macron was in the stand in support of the host country. The U.S. edged back in front and a dramatic final with a lead to a 67-64. Gabby Williams sank a buzzer beater for France, but it was judged to have come from inches to 3-pointer line. Congratulations to the U.S. side, 4 times consecutively. Now let's go back to football. In football, Arsenal's Bukayo Saka and Chelsea's Cole Palmer have been nominated for Professional Footballers Association Men's Young Player of the Year award, with the Blue maker Lauren James and Manchester City's Kyria Keaton contenders for the women's honor. Now, Saka, who won the award in 2022-2023 season, is on the men's 6-player shortlist after the England international scored 16 goals and provided 9 assists from the winger in the English Premier League last season. Chelsea James put herself in the frame for a back-to-back PFA Women's Young Player Award by scoring 13 goals in 16 games to help her team win the Women's Super League. Now the award winners will be announced on Tuesday. the 28th of August 2024, in the next 7 days. Now let's go straight to Barcelona, as they have announced that captain Sergio Roberto has left the club. The 32-year-old midfielder joined the Spanish side famous La Masia Academy aged 14 and made his first team debut in the month of November 2010. He went on to make a total of 373 appearances for Barcelona and scored 19 goals, including the winner in a memorable 6-5 win against Paris Saint-Germain in the UEFA Champions League last 16 tie in 2017. Sergio Roberto, who won the last of his 11 Spain caps in 2021, was captain during the last season, and his exit has been confirmed after his contract expired at the end of June. His trophy haul at Barcelona includes 2 Champions League, 7 Spanish La Liga titles, 6 Copa de America success, and 2 Club World Cup. Barca said in a statement that facility Roberto has been key with a spell at right back, where he played a larger proportion of his matches. Congratulations and better luck elsewhere. And also still on Barcelona, they have actually signed Olmo for the next season, keeping him to Barcelona till 2029. We'll be giving you details of that in the transfer rumor. Now let's go straight to Plymouth, as the head coach, the new head coach, has lost his first game, where Rooney says that his players will not play again if they repeat their performances in their heavy opening day loss. The Pilgrims were thrashed 4 goals to nothing at Sheffield Wednesday, and the Owls could have scored more as Agile failed to create a decent effort on target. The loss came as the former England captain took charge of the club for the first time in his third role in charge of second-tier side, having been sacked by Birmingham City manager in early January after just 2 wins in 15 games. The pressure was on Rooney to show that he can repeat the career he had as a player and as a coach. His side struggled to defend against the Sheffield Wednesday side that seemed to be able to attack at will, having already won 6 players this season. Having already signed 6 players this season, Rooney says he is open to his squad, but will not panic after the opening day drop. Alright, more goals for Rooney there. Let's go back to Arsenal this time around in transfer scene, as they are planning to move to sign a French winger Kingsley Coman on loan from Bayern Munich. They prepare to let the 28-year-old leave. Meanwhile, striker Ivan Toney is being looked at by Saudi Arabia Pro League side with Al Ahly keen on the 28-year-old English international. Chelsea are discussing a deal to bring Portugal forward João Felix to Stamford Bridge as part of Atletico Madrid's attempt to sign England midfielder Conor Gallagher, who has already left for AC Milan. Newcastle United are targeting a move for Manchester United striker Nikita Paris, who is 30 years old, as they look to achieve promotion into Women's Super League. Now Stuttgart are in talks to sign Armando Broja on loan from Chelsea, with 22-year-old Albanian striker open to joining the German club. AC Milan are keen on loan move on options to buy Roma's English striker Tammy Abraham to face the competition from Bournemouth and Leicester City. Meanwhile, Nottingham Forest have rejected Atlanta bid for more than 20 million euros for Wales defender Nico Williams. Liverpool defender Virgil van Dijk has 1 year left on his deal, and the 33-year-old Netherlands international says that there has been no changes to his contract situation, and Manchester United have reached an agreement with English right back Aaron Wan-Bissaka over an exit settlement ahead of the 26-year-old move to West Ham United, and medicals is possible later today. Brazil keeper Anderson has been linked with a move to Saudi Arabia, but says that he is staying at Manchester City after talks with Pep Guardiola continue to extend. Leicester City have made a £23.2 million bid for 24-year-old Panathinaikos and Greek striker Fortis Londis as they continue talks to try to bring the Ivorian winger Wilfred Zaha, who is 31 years old, from Galatasaray. Now Brentford have agreed a deal to sign Swedish midfielder Jan Kortos on loan as from Napoli on season-long loan with an obligation to buy for about £10 million. Now Borussia to sign 21-year-old German forward Maximilian Berger from Hoffenheim in a